Welcome to Paranormal Supernatural Activity Radio. I'm your host, Mac. I'm continuing the Matrix multiverse series. Today, between last night and today, I was thinking that, if I'm going to throw a little monkey wrench into the whole thing. If time travel is possible, is it possible that the people from whichever future came back in time to our present or even further back to change history, if that's possible, to fit their future, or if they came back to change something to make a future better or worse or whatever? Or if it's not time travel, then someone from a different universe came over to change our history to fit either their universe or to change our universe for whatever reason. But things like the movies in Back to the Future and others, they say don't touch anything, don't do anything to change major events. But there's a lot of claims of people either going to the past, viewing the past. Some people said that they took pictures of Jesus Christ with his disciples, or one guy went into the past to become president. I think he said something to the effect of he became Abraham Lincoln, and he's gonna here in 2026 or sometime here in the short future that he's going to become president again, which to me sounds a little off. But of course, I'm going to do another podcast about election systems and presidents sometime here soon. But it's just kind of amazing that the theory of time travel is interesting. And if you want to get technical, we're doing it right now. We're in the present looking for the future, and we could think about the past. And if the history books are accurate, which that could be debatable, we could read about the past and we could fantasize about the future. And if somebody did go into the past to change their future, is that the reason why the Mandela effect is happening? For example, I love peanut butter, to be honest, and when I was younger, I could have sworn up and down that there was a brand called Jiffy, but it turns out it was just Jif. And I mentioned this to someone, and they're like, well, maybe you're just confusing it with Skippy. It's like, no, I knew there was Skippy, and I could have sworn there was Jiffy. It's like, well, I still think you're confusing it with Skippy. It's like, okay, whatever, this conversation's not going anywhere. And there's other Mandela effects and stuff like that. So, like I said, is it possible that that's the reason why the Mandela effect is happening, if it is happening? Because, yes, human minds do have a chance of being faulty and false memories, so it's just kind of amazing of what ifs and all that. Also, if time travel was possible, would we even know it in this present? Because if time travel was possible, sometime in the future, going back in time or going forward, time basically would be irrelevant. So technically, it would exist in the past and in the future. So, but yeah, guys even there's a conspiracy theory which I could see that Adolf Hitler had a machine that it didn't send him back in time, but it showed images like videos of the past, and it was Diglaka. I forgot how to spell it, but it basically means the bell. And he viewed things of the future, the past, and it's hidden somewhere in Germany, one of Adolf Hitler's bunkers that he had to hide if he got threatened. There's even a commercial, I think, in Sweden. I can't remember exactly where, but it was a commercial about genetics or something like that. But they showed a guy with a tattoo and showed a so-called older version of him with the same tattoo, but it was debunked. It was, like I said, the commercial, and the tattoos looked fake because both of them looked like they just got them done that day. So there's that one. Me personally, my favorite movie about time travel is Back to the Future. But if you want to tell me what your favorite TV show or movie or story that you like about time travel, you could email me at parasuperradio@gmail.com. PARASUPERRADIO@gmail.com. And please don't forget to subscribe. If you want to support this podcast, please go to paypal.me/parasuperradio. And you can also go to YouTube and Facebook and find my groups. And on Spreaker, it's PSAR. So it'll be a little easier to find on that. And if there's anything else, anything you want me to talk about, or you want to ask questions, or if you want to share any concerns, comments, what have you, you could email me at the email I mentioned earlier. And just to let you know, I have teamed up with the Paranormal Junkyard. I'm going to be working with them, sharing their post and their podcast as well. And maybe one day have an interview with them and maybe do whatever sometime in the future. And check them out, see if you like them or not. Have a great day. Thank you for listening.